Hi guys, what's up? It's Julia and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I wanted to talk to you guys about something so incredible that I got to do a few weeks ago. I worked with an organization called Lollipop Theater Network, and basically they are an organization that brings actors and artists to hospitalized kids. And pre-pandemic, these people were going, to the hospitals and visiting with the kids and doing activities with them. But because of the pandemic, it's now all over Zoom. And a wonderful friend of mine named Madison, hi Madison if you're watching this, she works with the organization and reached out to me and asked if I wanted to be a part of it. And it was so wild when I read that message because I have always watched the videos on YouTube of actors going to hospitals and spending time with the kids and just kind of like sharing that special moment with them. And I have gained so much inspiration from those videos. To me, that's the reason why. That's such a huge reason why for all of this. Every time I watch a video like that, and I still do, it's always a reminder to me of this is why I have to keep going, because it's so much bigger than me, if that makes sense. And so when I got this message, it was like all the stars were aligning because I've been wanting to do something like this forever. And I was just so honored even at the thought that I could participate. And then when it actually happened, it was pretty surreal. There were over, I want to say 120 kids on the Zoom, and I could only see 3 of them because of the way that their hospitals were broadcasting. I wish I got to see all of their beautiful faces, but I got to see 3 of them, and they had kids from 9 different hospitals across the country. So you can already tell how incredible this organization is and how hard they work to put a smile on these kids' faces, and I just think it's so beautiful. They sent me 2 storybooks that I got to read to the kids, and it was really exciting when I got the books because the night before I did the Zoom, I was like practicing reading the books to my family because I wanted to make sure I could do the best job for these kids, of course. And then I did a Q&A for about 40 minutes, and we talked about everything from my experiences and my journey to Phineas and Ferb. We talked about Phineas and Ferb for 10 minutes, and it was amazing. When I logged off the Zoom, I was so overwhelmed with so many different emotions. I literally had to take the rest of the day and just journal and sit in my thoughts and collect myself because the experience was just so moving to me. And I think one of my biggest takeaways from this experience was this is my why. It is so much bigger than me. And it was such a beautiful, I wouldn't say realization because it wasn't a realization. Like I've felt this feeling before, but it was such a beautiful reminder of the importance of being an artist, the responsibility of being an artist. And what I think is just so cool about being an artist and being an actor is you just doing your art can inspire people. Like your character on a TV show, in a musical, whatever, art form, but your character and your portrayal of this character can touch people because they can relate to the character, they can be inspired by the character, they can be seen by the character. So literally you just doing what you love and acting and singing and dancing and just doing your art and sharing your light can already impact people, which is so beautiful. But then on top of that, when you get to be in a position to make such an impact because people are either touched by your art or inspired by your journey or whatever, it's so overwhelmingly incredible to me. And I know this is like just a brain dump, but I've just been thinking about this ever since I did this Zoom a few weeks ago. The responsibility that I feel, the obligation in the best way, and just how cool it is to be an artist and how blessed I feel. And I look at these kids and I'm so beyond inspired. Their joy for life, their joy for everything that we were talking about was so beautiful. And I just felt so grateful that, they were able to share their energy with me for an hour. I literally had a grin on my face the entire rest of the day, and I really hope that they did too. But I have so many dreams and ideas and desires to give back, and there's so many things that I want to do in the future, and this was just such a beautiful reminder of all of the incredible things that you can do. I hope that makes sense. But without further ado, I'm going to be showing you guys a few videos that the company sent me that they edited together. They just make me smile every time I watch them. But the first video is just a little edited clip of the Zoom call, so here's that.
Please help me welcome Julia Marley.
Grow happy. When I have a math problem that I can't solve, my big brother will help me. That's silly because when I have a math problem I can't solve, usually my little brother helps me.
any chance we can meet your dog?
She absolutely would love to meet you guys. Hi, guys!
Aw, so cute.
Look at hers.
Oh! Lola wants to say hi!
Do you have an inanimate object friend, like a stuffed bear?
I was in a musical called Children of Eden, and I got to be an ostrich, and it was so special to me because it was my dream come true. So at the closing performance, my mom got me this stuffed animal ostrich, and it's really special to me because it's a reminder that you can follow your dreams and anything can happen if you believe in yourself and work hard.
Do you remember the first job you ever booked?
My mom says that my first show, I was 5 years old and I was a mouse in Cinderella, so.
I love it. You know what I want to know? Does anybody have a favorite song that they like to sing?
Oh yeah, and it's the entire J-Team soundtrack.
Music from the game Friday Night Funkin'. I like those kind of music.
I like violin music.
Wow.
Oh. I like to write because I like to sing and dance.
That's awesome.
You've been keeping that from us.
Can you sing for us?
I could sing a little bit of my song that I wrote called My Place. In my place, you're loved for who you are. And when life gets tough, you won't look far to find a friend.
That is beautiful.
Thank
Yeah.
And in this next clip, I'm pretty sure the question was, what's the best advice you've ever received? So obviously I talked about Ariana DeBose. If you guys don't know, I absolutely adore her. I just think she's the coolest. I'm so inspired by her. Ever since I got to meet her and work with her on the prom, I've just been like the biggest fan. So this is my answer to that question.
Ariana DeBose, who recently played Anita in Steven Spielberg's West Side Story, and she just hosted SNL. She's just blowing up right now. She was Alyssa in the prom, and I had a number of conversations with her, and it is so apparent working with her that there is nothing more important to her than community. And treating every single person in that room, whether you're Meryl Streep or whether this is your first project. You are important, you are special, and you deserve to be there. And seeing how she not only treated me, but she treated everybody on that set and in those rehearsals was such a huge lesson for me that everybody is meant to be there and you should treat everyone with respect, always.
Alright, I know this video was a little different than the videos that I usually post, but I just really wanted to share what's been on my heart with you guys, and especially to all of my other actors and artists out there, just keep going. Please keep going. Think of all the people that you're going to touch, all of the smiles that you're gonna put on people's faces and the impact that you're gonna make and that you probably already are making, you know? Like, you don't have to wait to get to the, and I remind myself of this too, you don't have to wait to get to the top to make an impact on the people around you. And yeah, that's kind of what I wanna leave you guys with today. I'm really grateful, I'm really inspired, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to check out Lollipop Theater Network. I'll link all of their information below. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!